Hello guys, this is Deathdealer and welcome back to another episode on the TimeCraft server. This is episode 2 and today we're going to be doing lots of big projects, so make sure you stay tuned. Now, in between episodes, I've been very busy. I've been doing a lot of mining, but you may be wondering where are all the diamonds other than the ones I'm holding. Those ones were a gift from Fang, who is my neighbour who lives over there, so thank you sir. I'll put them to good use. My diamonds are in here, and we have quite a lot of them. Yeah, I may have went a little bit overboard with my mining, but you know what I'm like. So yeah, we have a stack of 56, and we're going to be spending most of them today, because you know the thing we're going to be doing will require, some things. Now my idea is, I actually want to, get a kind of proper base established today. I was going to do it here, but since this is like the core of the tribal district, I'd like to kind of move my stuff away slightly, but not too far away, because my project is a little bit on the big side, but not to the point where it's going to, dwarf everything. Now, if we just fly on over here. Right, where is it? It's not here, it's round here. So over this way, right here, there is another jungle biome. It's a very small one, it's just like an island. We're going to basically clear this out today, and we're going to start building an abandoned castle. Because my idea for the story is this castle was abandoned eons ago, and since then it's been, weathered down and it's fallen apart. And I'm going to have a tribe move in and set up camp, but obviously they won't maintain anything. So yeah, it kind of, adds to the overall story of this tribal area. But before we continue with the video, I need you guys to do something for me. Over 90%, that's right, 90% of you who watch these videos aren't subscribed. That's a massive number. So why don't you do me a favour by going to the channel, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell to be notified of all future videos. But before we do any of that, what we're actually going to do is we're going to go and do a little bit of shopping. Now, I have just the one shulker box with firework rockets. And let's see, I've got lots of cobble, lots of smooth stone, and lots of wood from cutting down this area. So, since I'm moving out to a kind of like nearby jungle, feel free to use this area for like the initial landing spot for the tribal area. Or someone else can take it. You know how it is. But yeah, I think we're going to see about getting lots of different stone variants, some stone bricks if they're available, andesite. I'm not going to bother with granite or anything, that's just, no, we don't need that. Maybe some wood, we'll see what's, being sold. Also, I need to go and repair my elytra because they're kind of getting a little bit low. But yeah, I think I'll meet you over in the shopping district once I've picked out what I want to buy. Alright, so instead of going shopping right now, we're actually going to cut down all the trees in this jungle biome. My reason for this is I need to wait for a few things to be sorted in the shopping district because, a thing happened, so some things aren't, the way they're meant to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on a super fast time-lapse mode, and we're going to cut this jungle down. Alright, so this area is now finally finished. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. Hopefully it came out well. And I should probably go and make sure everything recorded correctly, but from what I've seen it has. So yeah, that is spot on. But let's get some air. Now, almost night time, but if we can just ideally fly, that would be great. There we go. This is a land we've got to work with. So kind of lower elevations at this side. And then if we just get some more air. Up here, we have this kind of like, you know, increase in elevation. So what I'm thinking is if we just pop one over here, I'm thinking of having the kind of like small castle ruins in this side. Maybe? Yeah, I'll have it on this side. We'll integrate it into the hill because that's a more quote-unquote defendable position. But obviously remember, we've got to be doing a lot of terraforming and stuff, so we can, you know, make the terrain suit our needs. And then, I don't know what we'll do with the rest of this area. We'll need to come up with something. Now, also, we've got a few melons dotted around. When I was cutting down this jungle, I never actually cut out any of the melons. So these are all the ones that are present on the island. So we may make a farm for these eventually. We'll probably pair it with one of those, what do you call them, pumpkins, so we can make one of those super efficient farms. It could be very useful. But yeah, I think I'm going to go and get some materials, and then we can start constructing this, you know, castle. I think we'll start with the initial keep. Yeah, it shouldn't be all that big. Alright, so I tried, you know, laying out that circle we have right in front of us in several areas of this island. The circle is 19 blocks in diameter. If you were wondering, we're using a website called plots.co.uk for planning out this stuff. It's really good for Minecraft circles, so I would recommend using that page. But yeah, putting it on that hill, well, it looks nice, it's way too high up, and I don't think it's a good fit. So we're actually going to put it on this side of the island, because when we eventually customise this Extreme Hills, it's going to look a hell of a lot better. In fact, it would probably be better to have it a little bit further over, but you know what, I'm happy with it in its current area. So yeah, that is the, you know, the kind of like quote-unquote keep type thing. I think we're going to do maybe a few kind of basic walls. So yeah, I think I'll probably need to craft up a little bit more stone bricks, but we'll plan out that. We'll show you, well I'll show you what's, you know, how it's looking, and if it looks good, we'll actually construct them. Alright, so I've actually been quite busy in between, you know, what you just saw and what you saw now. Now, if you see over there, you can see there's a bit of construction work. Now, what I did was I levelled that hill that was right there, because, you know, I wanted to, you know, put the quote-unquote keep on that area. So we moved it away from here. But then I realised the hill was too high, so I cut it down. And then I realised I wanted to do some terraforming. So if we just fly over here, and then we turn around, as you can see, there's a bit of terraforming to it. Now, here's the thing, we're going to need to mix a lot more materials in here, because right now we've only just got stone. Come on, get on that. We've just got stone and cobblestone. I'd like to mix in some andesite, some mossy cobble, and we might do some like cracked stone bricks and things to make it look as if like bits of the keep itself have collapsed into the ocean. But the idea is that once upon a time, way back when, this, you know, stone was, you know, a lot larger and more like, you know, what's the word, less eroded, and over time it's been weathered to the point where rocks have fallen, which is why there's cobble here. If we were to mix in gravel as well, that made that look really, really nice. I do want to include some like jungle leaves and vines and things, combine the vines with string, and we can make it, you know, so that the vines only grow a certain length, not make it look more overgrown. So yeah, obviously we've got more cobble over this side because, you know, this is the open ocean, so you have more waves, you know, colliding with the stone, so, you know, it gets destabilised a lot faster. This area I'm still working on, but yeah, it's changed. Now you may be wondering how I managed to get this shape, because, you know, terraforming like this is not the easiest. So basically what I did was, if we just pop on up here, we have the original circle. The circle's actually different now. I don't even know what the radius is. Hold on, let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13. So it's like a couple blocks smaller in radius compared to the other ones because the other ones were too big. And then what I did was I created a larger circle out of dirt for, you know, the quote-unquote, how much, you know, walking space I wanted the round to keep. Now, this is just a guide so far. Then I came down below and I started building off of it in stone. And then I started picking away at the stone with my pick, along with using cobblestone slabs and stone slabs. These slabs are so good for terraforming work. Oh, you can get so good things. And yeah, I've been able to work out this stuff so far. Now, I wanted to have like the kind of dirt like drooping over the sides and things. But I'd need to mix in like dirt, coarse dirt and grass for that. But I just don't think this is large enough to warrant something like that. So I think we may do something different on top. We may not have dirt at all, but we may have like a kind of gravel, cobble floor. And we should be able to integrate that into the overall structure a lot better. Also, along with that, we can have like a kind of loose wall around the top, in between the outer ring and the keep itself. Because I think that will look quite nice. But yeah, we do need to mix in lots of other things. But in fact, since, you know, we have a lot of time left in this episode, I think I haven't edited the time lapse yet, but I should compress it down decently. Let's do some of this work on camera before the light leaves us for this day. So this has got to be a river, we've got to keep that when we do the terraforming. And then especially when we do the terraforming of these extreme hills, it's got to look very nice. But yeah, let's do this. So what I like to do is I kind of like to keep the same patterns like the coastline. We'll try to do that at least. But sometimes I'll change it, but let's see, maybe here this will work. In fact, for now I'm going to take off my elytra because they're very annoying for hopping in and out of water. So what we'll do is we'll come off of this. Let's just pop on over like so. We'll do that. And then let's pop on down like that by one. And then there we go, we can bring that in easily. And even then we could also bring it in further and have like a hidden cave in there. That would actually be quite nice. So yeah, you see my whole construction process here. And then we do something like this. Right here we could do something like, since this is a bend, the water would collide in this area, so we'd have something along the lines of this, where we, I don't know, mix in some cobble. Also, these, waterlogged blocks are so good. So yeah, we'll do things like that, and then we'll mix in some cobble like down here, and then down there, and then some more there. So yeah, you see how the whole thing is coming along. Let's just tidy up this area as well a little quickly. So let's just pop in there. Right here I'm actually going to do one of these things with a slab. That's a straight line. As long as it isn't like 3 blocks in a straight line, it's fine. I'll do that. Let's see, right here actually we're going to bring this back out. We'll do that there. Kind of sets it off a bit. There we go. We can fix this water a bit here. Let's sleep as well. Let's pop on over right here, and then we can finish off a little bit. So you see how fast that is to come out. Now, a lot of people will build a bit, walk away, take a look at it, and then come back. I like to build massive sections and then do that, because in the when you have a massive section, say you don't like a certain bit of it, it's easier to build off of that way. Right, okay, so we've got this. This is sticking out too much, so I'm going to change that to a slab. And I'll do the same here. Get rid of this grass block, we'll put in a bit of smooth stone. We're also going to need to go and pick up some more food from the shopping district, because I'm in my last stack of potatoes that were, donated to me. But yeah, this is turning out good. I do think I will take back this little banking of grass. I will probably replace it with sand, because I don't think that should be as close to the ocean like that. Right, let's do this last little bit before I, make a cut. Okay, right, let's do that there. That looks good. We'll bring that in here. And then we'll do something like this. Adds a little bit more depth. Depth is good. Pop in there. There we go. And we'll do something like this. There we go. And that is how you do detailing work. It's pretty sweet. Now that we have that all in place, we have it for like most of the circle, so most of the important bits. What we can do is we can trim this back. We can actually get rid of it and replace it with gravel, but I do think we will need to go into the shopping district to buy a few things, specifically from Mimic Rates, because you know there's lots of shulker boxes full of things we can use, and it will save us time by not having to mine in the ocean for all of this gravel. So why don't I go and grab my diamonds, and we can go on a little bit of a shopping spree. Alright, so we're in the shopping district, and I'm ready to buy some things. So we're going to be mostly buying our stuff from Mimic Rates for now, because it's got all the things we need for construction. Like, if you need stone, if you need dirt, if you need, well, anything, this is a place to come. So, I have a list of things I want. I don't know, I don't have a list of quantity, but we'll see how we go. So, right. I know that's sand. I know what each of these items are, because I checked, because you know, we had some issues. But right, so, what do we need? Well, we want sand, for sure. So, there we go. And I'm keeping a tally as we go, so we'll pay once we have everything we need. Yeah, payment chest, we'll leave it in this one. Right, so yeah, this is stone. Now, I don't know if we want to buy some more stone, so we'll leave that for now. Right. This is the one I want, andesite. So let's see, since that's a big detailing block, and we're going to use that a lot. Buy one. Is there any more? Yes, there is. Okay, I'm sorry to do this to you, Mimic Mate, but I'm buying you out. Yeah, I need it all. Right, that's diorite, we don't need anything there. There's some dirt downstairs. It's more andesite. Gravel, we're actually going to be coming back to that. Yeah, hold on. That is granite, andesite. There's nothing in that one. Right, let's pop on downstairs to see the other individual section. Quartz, obsidian, bricks, and smooth stone. That stuff could be nice, but I don't think that would work for kind of natural things. So we're going to leave that. Random spruce wood plank. Alright. Let's see then. So do we want a shulker box of dirt? Well, dirt is fairly easy for me to get, so I'm going to, not do that. However, stone could help. Now, normally for all the shulkers it's 10 diamonds per shulker, but for stone it's 11. But I do think I've just got to get my own stone from strip mining, so we'll leave that. So that leaves gravel, which we're going to need a decent amount. And I do believe it is 4 stacks per diamond. If the prices I think these things are wrong, let me know. And then I'll, reimburse you as needed. But let's see, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I'm thinking, so if it's 4 stacks per diamond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so, okay, right, that's 8 stacks of diamonds. Right, I'm happy with the stuff we have bought. Yeah, we totally haven't, bought out the entire shop or anything. Yeah, okay, that's good. Right, so let's do the maths. So, 10, 20, 30, so that's 30 diamonds right there, plus 2, so 32, so we need a half a stack. There we go. I also bought a few books from Beard's books earlier on. We got, I think it was Depth Strider 3 and Aquafinity, so we can start putting together some armour, because if you look at me, I just have pants. Okay, right, let's mine up this. We'll pay for our stuff. Yeah, we'll leave it in there. I would have renamed the stack, that would have been funny. Okay, so yeah, there we go, Mimic. 32 diamonds are all yours. Thank you for your service. Now, we're not finished shopping. Oh, no. We've got to pick up a few other things. So I'm going to come on over here. What's the name of this shop? Oh, the map's gone. Ah, damn. I still don't know who owns this shop. But for your, what do you call it, Wither skeleton needs, you know, get in touch and we'll see about setting up a farm. Then you can make more profits, you know. Yeah. But yeah, let's head on up here because we're going for these shulker boxes. Right, there they are. So it's 6 diamonds per shulker box or 6 shells for 16 diamonds. So that would make 3 shulkers, so that's 6, 12, 18. That's slightly cheaper there, so we will use that. So 6 shells for 16. There you go. Right, I'll put that in storage, I think, maybe. Ah, damn, I don't have wood on me. Oh no. Ah, no, I needed wood. Right, so I need to go to the wood shop as well. Anything else here I need? No, I can't think of anything. Mama blocks, maybe. Blaze rods. No, they're out. Coal? No, that's meant to be Wither skulls. Right. Let's head on out here. And we need to see about renting a beacon as well because we need one. Like, drastically. Right, so let's go to the wood shop. 3 stacks for 1 diamond. Mix and match. So 3 stacks. What's hardest for us to get that's most useful? Oh, I don't know. Spruce. Spruce is easy. Jungle's easy. We'll get oak. Regular oak. So 3 stacks per diamond. 1, 2, 3. We'll get a diamond. There we go. Perfect. Right. So, we have quite a few shulker boxes at this point. I do think there's a service to, send these things back. Because, there is a kind of limit to the amount we have. But yeah, the sun is going down, so I'm going to go to my last shop of the day. That one's new, it's actually quite nice. Right, so we've got to pop on over here. This is another one of Mimic's shops. Sorry man, I can't help it, your shops are just so good. Right, before we enter, actually what we're going to do is, we're going to do this. And we're going to make a shulker box. Because we're going to need it. We're going to need it. Right, let me go and sleep over here first. This is a really long clip for shopping. Yeah. I do think that after I've done this, I'm just going to finish off the build. And then I'll show you around. Because I don't want this episode being too long. Right, let's sleep. Quickly. Sleep away the night. Alright, and then let's hop on over to the shop fairly quickly. In fact, I'm going to make another shulker box. It has to be done. My inventory is full of garbage. Right. Let's do this quickly. Right, so we need to do that. It's a shame you can't store shulker boxes inside each other. That would have been such a great feature. Okay, right, so let's just put all of this junk. And now, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, right, okay, I picked that up. Cool. Right, so to end our little shopping spree. Spree. I really can't speak. Let's pop in here. Now, there is a good deal for gold, but someone's bought out most of it. Yeah, it always happens. But yeah, the fireworks, they're all back in stock. So there's the tier 1s, the tier 2s, and the tier 3s. So it's 1 diamond per stack of tier 3. So, how many diamonds do we have to work with? We have quite a bit. In fact, I'm going to take these things. Alright, yeah, we've got quite a lot of diamonds. Right, so let's get the shulker box. And that's 9, 18, 27. There we go. And we're basically just going to empty this out. Now I do still have fireworks from before, the tier 1s. But I'm trying to build up a good supply because I don't use the nether to travel. I use fireworks, so I do burn through them very, very quickly. But yeah, there we go. That's that. I'm sorry once again, Mimic, but there you go. You've made a lot of diamonds off of me today, so... that's great. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to base, or back to where the base will be. And I think what I'll do is I'll head up top, I'll start laying out the actual, you know, what do you call it, keep/watchtower thing. I'm going to tear it down a little bit so that it looks kind of weathered, and then I'll show you the final result. Alright folks, so as you can see we have a structure in place. It's slightly smaller than what we'd originally laid out. Now this design will be very, very familiar. I've basically taken the, you know, the starting area of the roguelike dungeons mod, so the structure that generates above the surface. I've brought it in here, randomised a few blocks to, you know, break up the stone brick texture, and yeah, I think this is quite a good fit for this area. Now if we just head on inside, as you see we've got the iconic circular staircase. Can I get that? No I can't. So yeah, we have a ground floor, we have a second floor with balcony access, so if you want to fly with your elytra, it should be very, very easy. We also have this area up top, so you know you can, you know, pop out and see what's going on, see any enemies coming across the seas, all that good stuff. But yeah, I am quite happy with this. Now all I need to do is move all my stuff inside. Now I do think what I'll do is I'll spread things throughout each individual level. And I'll probably go down below this gravel, so I'll utilise this area down here for like additional storage. Or you know, for any other things we want to do. But yeah, I am quite happy with the progress we've made today. I've spent more time on this episode than what I wanted to. So yeah, this episode is coming out several days late. My apologies folks. But yeah, this is the kind of thing that happens. Now I do think what I'll do, in between this episode and the next one, is I'll probably do a wee bit more of this terraforming, to, you know, make some more custom terrain at the start here. Because I don't want the entire island to be like this, like elevated like this. So I'll kind of bring it around here and then bring it down, and then we'll have like a kind of larger kind of beach area here. And who knows, we'll come up with something to do with this area over here. Oh! Pillagers. Okay, I'm just going to leave you there. But yeah, this stuff is fairly decent. Now, I do think I'm going to need to go mining next time, because, let's see. Yeah, we're down to just over a stack of diamonds now, so we just do need to go and get some more. I will probably implement a feature where we do an hour mining session per video, just so you know we can get our resources up and running. I also need to move all of our stuff from the other jungle area over here, which I'll do off camera because all that stuff is pretty boring. But yeah, I think that'll do it for today. Hey guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you're notified of all future videos. If you like this video, hit the like button, tell me what you thought in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time.